safely assume. Okay, doesn't say anything. I'm going to kind of creep towards where I kind of hear the voices.
Just to your left, you see a crack in the wall, or to your right, excuse me. Inside, you can see two cyclopses, or you can see one cyclops at the moment. It looks very feminine. It's pointing a finger at someone to her south and is most definitely doing what you've heard many a mom do about someone needing to shape up and do right. You can't understand the language, but you can definitely understand the tone.
Cyclops
range on this thing.
Big. I did not realize how big Cyclops were.
It's like detects. It's not giving me the range on detect thoughts.
He counts as a huge giant creature, so he averages 15 feet and sometimes taller.
Got to be 30 feet away from me, but I am not that. Okay. Is there a way I could get on side?
Yes, the back wall is solid. It's just not drawn. I will allow you to walk all the way around, and I'll take you there.
All right.
There you go. You gently skirted the edges. Please give me a stealth roll if you want to continue moving.
Nope, I am happy where I am right now. Let me just do a quick. All right, that's
you are within 30 of one of them, maybe. Wisdom, okay. Now, are you delving deep or going superficial?
I'll start superficial.
There is most certainly a mine to your southeast, west, diagonally down, right about here, that you can detect. It is definitely female. It is annoyed. Someone did not clean up the room like promised and needs to be taught a better lesson. And it's also getting chilly in here. They need to feed the fire.
Go deep.
Massive failure on their point. Okay. This is a female Cyclops. She's the mother of the young Cyclops. They've lived in this city for most of their lives. This is their home. They've enjoyed it very much, but it is well stocked with heating fuel, which they use to keep the fire warm, and every once in a while go out and hunt things. They have a quiet truce with the local lizards who have showed up. She doesn't much care for them, but they leave her alone, she leaves them alone, and she's allowed to kill anything with 4 legs and they won't bother.
Has she seen anything interesting happen lately?
She's seen, recently she's seen a black dragon. Recently she's seen a skeletal dragon. She saw a most imposing figure she was unwilling to come anywhere near, carrying a purple torch. And she's mystified by the floating island in the center of town, but, you know, sometimes things float, so it's really not that odd. She doesn't much care. You get the distinct you get the distinct impression she has a very limited imagination and a very low intelligence.
Is there any more information?
And an even worse wisdom. Sorry, go ahead. My apologies.
Any more information on the black dragon?
It only came here once. It was actually quite the terrifying sight due to her phenomenally low wisdom and knowledge of the world. Both of them cowered inside here for days until they were sure it was gone. It was here approximately one moon ago, and she has not seen it since. I hope it never comes back.
All right, then I want to go back to where I was before. All right, come back. I tell everybody what I learned, and I suggest we should probably just leave them alone.
I also want to point out that you could clearly see through the crack that this was maybe a library at one time, but all the bookshelves have been pushed up against the walls, and they are absolutely stuffed with books, scrolls, manuscripts, and giant tomes.
The
Also, you
inside
make a
of
guess.
the
Yes.
places?
Yes. So you can see, like, where's an angle? Matthew, you can see a bookshelf right here that's just floor to ceiling with every imaginable book shape you can think of.
That's a lot of spells I might be able to learn.
Yeah, but we don't have the ability to talk to these two.
I have comprehend languages.
That allows you to understand them.
Oh.
It won't go the other way.
One second.
Feel free to give a roll on history, nature, or investigation to see if you know anything else about giants.
I give a history roll. I have a +7 in history. And that's a terrible roll.
You know that they're really big, and you've heard from rumor that they have one eye. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Okay, Talevi is the knowledgeable expert on giants. I will answer any question truthfully about giants because I don't know all what to tell you. But typically, they are chaotic neutral. They are huge. They average between 15 and 19 feet tall. They are phenomenally nearsighted, so that they will have very poor ranged attacks under any circumstances. Their intelligence and wisdom and charisma are quite low, but their constitution and strength are very high. Their dex is kind of average. They usually like to hit people with big clubs, and the big clubs are usually made out of whatever is really big that's nearby. You know, sometimes it's a tree, sometimes it's a table. It's hard to tell. And they're also quite adept at picking up rocks and throwing them at people for massive amounts of damage, but they're a very poor shot.
What languages do they speak?
They speak giant.
No chance they know common.
These ones, from their variety and the way they sound, no. Your intelligence is too challenged for a second language.
Okay. Then we should probably leave them alone until one of us gets a spell that allows two-way communication. And then we should come back.
You also know from their history that this particular variety really does enjoy eating humans and other bipedal things. So you're willing to try and talk to them, but you think it's a long shot.
Well, which direction did we come here from?
You came in from the southwest. And as you begin to walk away, you see the young one pull out a big handful of books and throw them in the fire.
So rude. Is that fire... I'm wondering if I could use prestidigitation to knock out the fire.
Prestidigitation has a range of 10 feet.
Ah, so then no. Never mind. How dare you burn the books?
You know they don't think of them as books. They're just fire fuel.
Yeah. It's a shame. Alright. Is there another area we can...
I guess area map time.
Yeah. Is it nighttime right now?
That is just after dinner time. The sun is setting.
Okay.
Alright, I think we should leave this area.
Agreed.
To your south east is the area where you heard gnawing upon, and I believe you did take a peek at.
We did the fight with the undead things.
Oh, that's right. They're dead. I forgot. Good call. Thank you. So
Undead
that's
things?
done.
Yeah, I forget what type of creatures they were.
Oh, when we got
They
the
were
lance?
Ghouls, they were poison immune. We stun locked them and slowly.
No, not the lance. That was the Temple of Paladin. Yeah, you stun locked them bad.
Alright.
Alright, I guess we're leaving the area.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. And you also recall that there was some sort of creatures on that bridge over there.
I can't see the screen yet.
Oh. I'm an idiot.
There we go.
My apologies, gentlemen. So there's next to where you just fought those, or looked at those creatures. These are the ones that you defeated of the ghouls. This is where you found the engineer camp, and he told you that there's a password to get into the center area, but he doesn't know where it is.
We already... That's right, we came over from there. Do we want to try going south? Like down this way?
I think the red lines are a patrol pattern.
Which you now have well timed, and you know it, and can avoid them if you so choose, and give me a survival roll to see how close you are.
So I feel like this...
Which, of course, you'll do with advantage.
Yeah, I mean, there's the mansion as far as points of interest that we know about.
I feel like...
Oh, we also have the entire western side that we haven't walked through at all, and we could encounter literally anything just traveling through there.
That is true. I'd be down to
Welcome,
do that.
Toby.
Hello, Toby.
So, would we potentially want to head back west and just try to like head down the middle with your brain thing just sweeping back and forth until we get to like here and then try to cut over to the mansion?
I'd like to do that. That sounds as good a plan as any.
All right.
Hey, Toby, give us a nod if you're on or heading home and listening in. Both are cool. I just want to make sure we pause to let you do what you're going to do.
Can he hear us?
Possibly. He might be like getting ready or heading home from work. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I'll keep up. You guys tell me what we're doing.
Alright. Do we want to double back
Yes,
then? Go back over the bridge we came from?
Well, we could take the blue path that we've already followed,
That's
get
fair.
to the Temple of Paladin, and then just continue kind of down the path that I'm showing there.
Yeah. Might avoid more uh, individuals that way.
You estimate if you take that path, it'll probably take you right past sunlight into dusk, and you'll have to decide if you want to travel through the city in the dark or camp for the night.
Uh, we could probably camp out at the temple and then at morning time head through that area while we have light.
How long would it take us to get to the temple from where we're at?
Probably about an hour if you're quiet and careful. It'll put you right at dusk.
That might be the best option. That way we can use the light in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, give me a survival roll for whomever's going to lead the group. Just one. I'll even let you both roll. You can pick the best roll because you're allowed to decide. And that'll determine how well you feel you can avoid the patrols.
Survival's an advantage.
Correct?
All right.
I'll roll Estable then. No.
He looks about. He doesn't feel good about the upcoming path. Then Alex looks around and goes, I think I can lead us the right way and avoid everything. And Jasper thinks about it, and he thinks he'll follow.
All right.
So is that what we're doing? Following the blue line around?
Sure.
On a 19, you were able to avoid all patrols because you know they're mostly to the south. So you make it just fine. Until you reach the outskirts of the Temple of Paladine. And you get a sense of calm as you enter the forest. A faint voice on the wind, sounding almost like tree branches, says it can smell the stink of ghouls on your weapons. Such folk are always welcome to sleep under its boughs. You feel this is a safe place to sleep, almost calm in the storm.
Okay, then I guess a long rest.
Everybody take a long rest if you need it.
But first, I've got spell slots. I am going to use.
I was waiting for this.
Yes.
I'm going to use Ascending. I want to contact.
All right, I'm looking it up as well so I can be with you. Sending, or what is it called again?
Sending.
Oh,
It's basically super message.
okay.
Okay, I want to contact our contact at the apothecary.
Okay.
And let me basically say we've got information that there's a mage named Loazette assisting the Red Dragon army. Does she know anything about them?
Do you name just the wizard or also the cleric?
I'll throw the cleric in too.
All right. You get a simple reply back, Black, and said, Lozit of the Black Robes is known well to me. He is very high in his order. Power and knowledge he will seek over anything else. There is not a coin he wouldn't spend or life he wouldn't use up to further his knowledge and power. Be very careful around him. He will always be trusted to do whatever gains him more power. Of the cleric, I know nothing.
All right then. After that, I'm going. since we're gonna sleep. Oh, I'm gonna subtract 25 gold from my inventory. I will go for for a straightforward question. What is the compass direction of the den of the Black Dragon? Seen in the northern wastes.
One second. Okay, so you guys are over there. It is southeast of your current location.
Okay.
Does it give any indication of distance?
I asked the question. Whatever entity chooses to answer can answer any way they want. So all I asked for was the general direction.
Okay, general direction is southeast.
All right.
I wasn't certain if I was supposed to give more.
You're welcome to give more, but that's on you.
I just wanted to follow the rules because I didn't look that one up, but that's cool.
Rules are vague.
All right, it is to the southeast, more than a day's journey.
This is a big city.
This is a big city. And it used to float up in the sky until it crashed here.
Amazing it's as intact as it is.
Yeah.
Well, some of it's tilted a wee bit off kilter.
Yeah, but that's a lot of mass.
It's a lot of mass. But so far, only the middle part's floating. All right, any more spells before you go to bed?
Nope.
I thought you were going to use a different spell, but that was pretty good.
What did you think I was going to use?
The one that answers questions from a deity, something.
Oh, I don't have that yet. That's like two levels from now.
Understood.
Yeah. Which are we still on level 8?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're still on level.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just want to
All
make
right.
sure.
Long rest.
All right, everybody can long rest as much as you desire. And it is now the dawn. You had an absolute peaceful sleep. It's wonderful. You feel refreshed. And any scars you had on your hands or feet that touched leaves or trees is healed. You also feel as if you've had a full meal, a good bath, and something wonderful to drink. You're completely refreshed.
Well, hot diggity.
All right, I guess we continue to head west and then south.
Okay, heading west. I leave that to you guys to control and decide. Give me a survival roll for who wants to lead the party. And you have very little knowledge of patrols that far out west because you weren't watching all day at the other camp to the east.
I'll roll survival on Estival because he's got a big number.
Estival feels very capable of being able to lead the party. He should be able to give you advanced warnings of any patrols or other such things ahead.
All right, let's follow the night.
Okay. Lead the way wherever you want to go. Grab as many as you want, Dave, and move them all at once. Estival holds up his hand for silence, and he points ahead. He strains and cups an ear to his hand to his ear as if he can hear something ahead, but it's very, very faint.
Alex, you want to send your bird or your brain ahead?
I can send my brain ahead. If it's hostile, they're gonna see a brain and they're gonna be suspicious, though. But I'm happy to do so.
Did we establish that they can see it, or would they just see a light radiating from nothing in particular?
That is a good question. Let me I mean to open it. There we go. There we go. Now it's open. You conjure forth the mind of your awakened spellbook. A tiny spectral object. That's what they see.
So they would see it and perceive the light. Makes sense.
Yes.
Wait, so it is like visible to us floating
Yes.
around,
Yes.
and it looks like a brain.
That's what I chose. Yes.
All right. Talivi looks really uneasy anytime it's visible.
Oh, Talivi.
All right.
All right,
Do you want me to send it over?
Yeah, send it in the direction that Estival is pointing.
All right.
Okay. You both should be able to see, yes?
I can't see anything.
Okay,
I
give me
can.
a moment. How's that, Dave?
Yes, I can
Okay,
see.
I'm getting better at these controls. You should be able to see through his eyes, but not control it if that's okay with you, Matthew.
Perfect.
Okay, in front of you is a large stone building. It seems to have no roof. It's really hard to tell what its purpose once was. You can hear whispered voices coming through the wall. In front of you is a low wall, only about a foot high, made of stone. The wall to your south is about 12 foot high.
The wall to my east, my right. It's
Is
only.
there a
To
roof?
the east is 1 foot high, and there is no roof.
All right. Well, my brain is 6 feet in the air.
Okay, the wall to your south and all of that is about 12 foot high stone. You do not see any evidence of a roof. You can hear whispered voices coming from your south. They seem to be having a philosophical debate and a lot of shushing every once in a while.
I'm going to go down to the ground.
Okay.
Move over.
You are now not observable from the. So now you can see through that wall, so that kind of messes with things a little bit, but we'll just say you're not observed at this point, but you see 2 ghosts perusing a bookshelf and having a quiet discussion. You can see 3 ghosts having a quiet discussion and every once in a while shushing each other.
Like peering right around that corner.
They seem to be arguing about the organization of the library, about how it should be separated, what should go where, although you find this humorous as they can't seem to interact with the books very well.
Alright.
You seem to think this is some sort of old argument they've had before. They're also arguing about the best way to organize things so that their customers can find what they're shopping for.
Maybe they're friendly.
Maybe.
Then again, I've never met a friendly ghost.
Well, let's go say hi.
All right, you're all coming down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wondering, does Estival have a divine sense? 60 feet range.
Also, excuse me, it is morning time. I need to give you guys some light.
Ah, that works better. If I would have known that, would have been gotten just a little closer, because then they couldn't see the light radiating from me.
Yep, so it's daytime. Sorry about that. You feel if you go any closer that you might be perceived by them. Do you want to continue, Alex?
No, I was trying to double back.
Understood.
Okay, I'm going to use...
Every once in a while, you hear a raised voice in protest and 2 loud shushes.
All right. As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell and the location of a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. Shit, that is not behind total cover. Crap, never mind.
I mean, if you wanted to like belly crawl on this area right here and just peek above it.
No, let's just walk right up to them and say hello.
Should I throw my brain up there first so they don't know where we're coming from? Since they can't attack my brain and my brain can't take damage.
That's possible, I guess.
I'm actually... I know I can observe things, but can I speak through my brain? Because
I
if
have
not...
no idea. Look it up and let me know.
You can see in here, it has dark vision. Mine can telepathically share with you what it sees and hears. Spell. Approaches mind instead of using your own senses. Bonus. It doesn't say.
If it doesn't grant it, then probably not.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
here's a detail I don't know if we looked at. The ability to cast from the manifest mind can only be done a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
Yeah,
so it's not unlimited use.
It's not? Would that just mean that, like...
Like, my proficiency bonus is... Where is that?
Okay. That makes sense.
It's probably +3 right now. And
Okay.
yours is going to be the same, realistically. So
Okay.
Yeah, because I know at level 9 mine's +4.
Right. All right. Levy's got the charisma. I'm just going to walk up and say hi.
Probably the best bet.
Walks up and says, "Hail, spirits. We come in peace."
You're talking to a 12-foot wall. They might not be able to hear you. You need to come around to one of the doors. They're engrossed
Probably, like,
in...
go all the way down
Is this
here.
a wall?
That's a 1-foot wall.
Oh, the doors are down there.
That's a 1-foot high wall. There's one door on the north, one door on the south.
She peeks around, hands held up, and says, "Hail, spirits. We come in peace."
They look toward you and hiss and say, "Book thieves, roll for initiative."
I knew they weren't friendly.
Oh, well.
Okay. Potter, Toby just said he'll be there in half an hour.
All right.
Sounds good. Sounds
Where
good.
do you want your manifest mind? Before or after?
After, please.
Got it. Okay. Begin combat. Estival, lead us off.
it's 30 feet, right?
Correct.
And
You have partial line of sight on one creature. It's going to count as half cover.
I'm going to use the divine sense.
Pardon?
I'm going to use that divine sense that I clicked on earlier because now I can see one of them. I want to know if it's evil.
It is indeed. Chaotic evil.
All right. So that was his primary action, and he's just going to say, these spirits are bad. And that's his turn.
Okay. "25 feet. She reaches out with her hand and attempts to gently touch you, hitting on AC 23.
Oh, I'm going to want to shield against that.
Okay, so that puts you at, I just want to keep track for
24.
24. Okay, so you're 24 until your next turn. She's going to try one more time with her other hand and hits on a 24.
I'm going to silvery barbs. Oh, I can't. I already used a reaction.
Okay, you take 16 necrotic damage. And that's the end of her turn. Alex, you're up.
All right. Well, first things first, I'm gonna fly 15 feet up. Oh wait, maybe not. Can ghosts fly?
Give me a roll.
What kind of roll?
History or Arcana.
Do Arcana.
You're pretty sure they can fly. In fact, the fact that her feet aren't touching the ground thinks gives it away.
Thought so. Alright. I'm still gonna fly 15 feet up.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go. 5, 10. Good enough. Alright. I'm going to use... You know what? I'm going to use Touch's Mind Whip.
All right. Oh, I think you missed.
Oh?
Yeah, glyph of warding.
Oh, whoops. My apologies. That's not a spell I can use right now. That's a 3rd level spell, just like
Cautious Mind Whip is level 2.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it at level 3. But not consume spell slot since I already did cost 1 with the glyph. That's okay.
Okay. When you upcast Tasha's Mind Whip, it doesn't increase the damage, it just increases the number of targets. So unless from your point of view you can see another one, that won't help.
I don't suppose I could go ahead and use my bonus action now before I use my primary action?
Yep, you can use them in any order.
Perfect. I'm going to use my bonus action to move my mind right. I can move it 60 feet.
Yep.
So I want to check. Let's do.
Right. That's its movement speed is 60.
That's what you set it as because it doesn't
Okay.
specify. I'll move it 25 feet right here. It's 25 feet. It's since it's its own character, so I'm still selected as Alex.
Oh yeah. I'm with you. Okay. Yeah, because it's not his turn. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I understand. You have line of sight on 2. One of them is in partial cover. One of them is in no cover.
All right, shift and T.
Mind whipping both. Excellent.
Yes. All right.
I'll also have to remember the effects. I'm having a hard time keeping it straight in my head, but that's okay.
All right. Casting at level 3, not consuming spell slot, and go. Oh, shoot.
Save.
Are both still selected?
Yeah, they're both still selected. You're good.
Cool.
One passes, one fails.
All right.
Probably shouldn't be telling you, but that's okay.
Rolling damage. That's already... Is it going to automatically apply the increased level dice for that?
I don't know, Dave.
What do you mean the increased level dice?
Oh, it doesn't increase. Gotcha. Never mind.
It
doesn't increase damage.
And is it full or half on a fail? Or
half on a fail.
Okay.
Very nice. And any other effects?
It can't take a reaction, and on its turn, it must choose between an attack, or it must choose between an action, bonus action, or movement.
You got it. All right.
All right. And that is everything I can do.
Both their turns. All right. So. Please give me. Oh, I have to do it from here. Each non-dead 60. Okay. Everybody is going to have to roll a DC Wisdom save.
How tall is that radius?
60 feet.
Okay, so yeah, that gets me.
All right, I have advantage against frightened.
What save did you say?
And I am right beside Estival. Let me check that. You are one block too far away.
Plus, I'm 15 feet in the air.
Yeah. Okay.
What kind of save did you say again?
Wisdom.
All right, I get advantage and +5 because I'm standing beside a paladin.
Okay. And also, please roll for the paladin.
You said a saving throw or ability check?
Save throw.
Got it.
So, Talivi passes. You pass. Or which color was that? Alex passes. Estival passes. Please, somebody do, or if we're involving them, Widget and Jasper. That is a pass for Widget. And that is depending on a pass for Jasper. Dang, he got lucky. All right, that's the end of its turn. Talivi, you're up. 2 ghosts right in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points. To cast something on my bonus action. And I think I will also
Whoa,
Tasha's
did not mean to
Mind
do
Whip.
that.
No, I think I'll do the exact same thing.
Awesome.
This is a very convenient spell.
Yep. Upcast level 3, targeting both of them.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Widget's up. Currently no line of sight on anything.
All right, she sees something. Let's look at some features here. I will toll the dead.
Never would have saw that coming.
Failed. Versatile.
Eesh. Bad roll.
Very much hurt. Oh, wait a minute. That's necrotic. No effect. Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
All right, that's the end of her turn.
Jasper's up. My apologies on missing the damage type there.
$30.
Line of sight on 2.
Oh, nope. Only gets 25.
Oh, good call. Line of sight on 1, half cover on the other. Hit, but I don't. Oh, guiding bolt. Yep, I hit. No extra. Okay, good. Nice solid hit. You feel really good about that one.
All right, that's his turn.
All right. Only can one of. Okay. Give me an attack of opportunity from Estival, please. 1 melee. Badly misses, and it finishes there and takes no other action. Toby.
He's not in the chat anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to just keep going?
Yeah.
Festival, you're up.
He's going to move up and try that again with advantage.
The Dragonlance.
So that lance head that you found in the catacombs beneath the main city down in the south, you brought with you. You took it to the Temple of Paladin, and it was repaired. Hit. That counts as magical.
Let's try it again.
Hits. Ooh, there you go.
There, that was better.
And the creature fades away into nothing. Anything else? Movement bonus?
Nope.
That's the end of her turn. Alex, you're up.
All right. Dang it. Can I move my person to where my brain is just so I can get the sight real quick? Oh, did we already get rid of one ghost?
Festival just killed it, and it disappeared.
Okay, perfect. Well then, I am going to use... Let me just check something real quick. I'm wanting to see if I can use Melf's Minute Meteors, but when I throw the two, if I can like target two targets. Once mirrored against solid surface, may explode to each creature. No, when you cast spell, bonus action thereafter. Point or points. Okay, so I can indeed. Alright, so I'm going to cast... Hello?
Yep, I'm ready.
I'm trying to target, but it's not... There we go. That was weird.
Oh, gotcha.
Let me target. Alright, target these two. Melf's Minute Meteors, 3rd level. Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, ready?
Both fail. Rolling damage. And it should only be one meteor for each of them this time.
Okay. Very nice.
So they each take 7 damage. So now I have 4 meteors left. And a bonus action. Actually, I am going to... no, that is it. That is going to conclude my turn.
Okay. That is the end of her turn. Talivi, you're up. Hit.
I was a little surprised by that.
I'm having trouble targeting one, pardon me. Oh, there we go. Ooh, there you go.
Nice.
Okay, very nice, very nice.
And that will be my turn.
All right, widget's up. Hits. And that one fades away in a swirl of mist.
That's it for her.
Jasper's up.
Hello there, Toby.
Welcome, Toby. That is a hit. Very good hit.
That's his turn.
And it's Toby's turn, if he's here.
We can't hear anything if you're trying to talk to us.
It's not also not quite a half hour. He might not be here yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not certain.
But you can
Esteban?
move him closer. At least.
Yeah. That's fair. He's gonna dash up to here,
Yeah,
so
dash.
he can. Yeah. All right, Estival, you're up. Whoops, I bumped the button as I was doing that. Estival, you're up. That is a hit. That is a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, he gets to do it again.
That is a hit. That's a lot of damage. And that creature also fades out. Combat suspended. What do you guys want to do? That was pretty good. You really tear things up.
I want to test something because I think I figured out a way to cast through my manifested mind.
Of course.
Aha! Configure how you would like to use manifest mind spellcasting. Cast spell feature. This feature has 3 of 3 uses per long rest remaining. Consume available usage. Consume resource.
Okay, that's cool.
Didn't really do anything, but just make the number go down on my chart. But okay.
15 healing to me.
Oh, to Talevi? Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Widget.
All right. Want to send your brain in to
I
see
do
if we
indeed.
got them all?
Yep.
So far, you see no other creatures. But you see a lot of books. Looks like an old shop of some kind.
I dart in, and I start rummaging through, using
everywhere.
Mage Hand to touch.
Every book you touch with your mage hand turns to dust.
Oh no! I stopped touching books. Well, everyone, these books are turning to dust when I try to touch them.
Somebody want to ritual cast Detect Magic?
I would love to do that. Oh.
All right. You cast Detect Magic. Faint, but noticeable. A few odd books do seem to glow with magic.
Alright. Can I use Mage Hand on one of the books that is glowing?
Yes, and it turns to dust, and the glow completely fades.
Dang it. Alright, I stop.
Do we see anything on the spine of the ones that are glowing?
Yes, you can see some lettering. It's archaic and very old. If you give me a history roll, you might be able to make something out. It's a dialect you haven't seen before.
All right. I'm sure Jasper will be willing to give me a help action on that history roll.
Okay.
Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Dang gummit.
Okay.
All right, so every title, 5 titles you can see. One is The Care of Magical Plants, one is The Care of Magical Creatures, the other one is How to Make Money for the King Priest, and another one seems to have something to do with the local flora and fauna growing in these gardens around here, and the last one is The History of the Floating Isles and the Glory of the King Priest.
Which would be very interesting to read. Alas, it will turn to dust if we touch it. Probably.
Do we know if it's turning to dust magically or just because it's old?
You do know that these are 500 years old. The second half, I don't know.
Dave, would that be an Arcana check?
Yes.
Probably. I'll do one of those too.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. Okay, okay. You got a lot of bonuses there. The both of you definitely think these books were magical. They're very, very old, and even magic can only sustain something for so long. This is probably a question of age.
Okay.
If only there was some way you could repair them.
What about that? We found scrolls in the temple. Gentle repose. Is that only for a body, or can that be cast on a object to keep it together?
Let me reread. You touch a corpse or other remains. Protected from decay and can't be undead. Remains doesn't make me think of a pot
Yeah,
or a
sounds like
wheel.
it's only meant to be done on living things.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, just living things. But it doesn't have to be a whole body. It could even just be a hand. But yeah, or a head. That way you could use talk to the dead later.
All right,
Nothing else you can think of to mend it?
mending. I cast mending on that last title about the king priest.
Very well. It seems to work quite well. The book stiffens up. The spine looks perfect. The glowing blue awesomeness of slight magic seems to fade completely, but the book seems quite solid and good now on the shelf.
All right, I'll touch all the other magical ones then and do the same thing.
Very well. The lettering on the spine seems to remain, but they stand strong and tall, not a mark of age on them, but the glow does fade.
Wait,
All
some of
right.
the books aren't turning to dust?
No, they're not, but they're also not glowing magically anymore from your point of view.
All right, Levy passes one to everybody and says, "Start flipping through it. See if you see
Estival
anything."
takes the book and looks at it, turns several pages, closes his one eye, closes his other eye, turns his head sideways, turns the book upside down, and said, "What gives? Why'd you give me this?"
What's inside them?
He holds up his book and he says, "It's blank."
Are they all blank?
Yes. Mending renders a magical item mundane and gets rid of any magical properties, but does fix the physical characteristics of what was once there.
So
Now that you say that, I do
There's-
remember that from.
there's no words on the page even.
Nope.
I remember that
You
from
went through
the
this
Amber
once
Temple.
before, Curse of Strahd. Yeah, you repaired magical scrolls and ended up with high quality scrolls, but lost the spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well then.
You could try it on any of the other books if you so desire.
All right.
I feel like the
Any
same
other
thing would
interesting
happen.
Titles.
You see one that says something like local rocks and geography with gemstones, but it's not glowing from Alex's point of view.
Because we're just looking for anything that might be useful.
This just seems to be a lot of knowledge that maybe a local university would want to produce some educated people. Nothing that really seems to pertain to your ongoing problems.
Nothing about dragons.
Nope.
Levy shrugs and goes, "Whatever."
Hmm.
Anything in this room?
Even worse state of decay, but there are some books on the floor. From Alex's point of view, nothing is glowing.
Same thing on this side of the bookcase.
The back of it.
There's no books on this side?
No.
Okay. Well, to Levy, I don't think there's anything left here.
Well, that sucks. Guess. Back to the road.
Back to the road.
Okay. Well, that was that weird adventure. Let me put a mark, if I may. G for ghosts. That was not meant to be done. Pardon me. All right.
Estival is up front.
Give me a survival roll from Estival.
With advantage.
Yes, please.
Pretty good.
Okay. A minute. I'm having trouble with my buttons, excuse me. Okay, he begins to move south and comes across a high tower. It's about maybe 100 yards to your south. He ducks down sharply under one tree, puts his fist in the air, and tries to quiet you all. And he points. On the tower to the south, you can see a slab, and upon making eye contact with it, upon seeing it, Talivi, your hand curls slightly inward and pulls towards your stomach almost protectively. And it seems to be crooning and singing to itself, singing some sort of poem that repeats over and over again.
Interesting.
His poem just keeps repeating and repeating, and he seems very
Can
pleased.
we hear what it is?
It is in a language that do you either of you speak Slad?
No.
That's a
Then you
negative.
don't understand it. But you have the ability, though, to, right, Alex, I thought?
I do indeed. Let me just check to see how long it takes.
10 minutes if it's a ritual cast.
1 action plus 10 minutes, yeah.
Do you want to do so?
Are we in a safe place right now? Like,
You
with
seem
cover?
to be.
I'm sorry?
He seems to be looking, you seem to be in a safe place. He's looking towards the rising sun, so his eyes are probably a bit dazzled.
Alright.
His arms are outstretched, and he just keeps singing the same poem over and over.
Alright, let's go for it.
Also, what is the duration on this?
1 action plus 10 minutes.
Okay. So you spend your time, you have it going, and you hear his poem. And it's repeated over and over again, and I'll give it to you as best I can since it loses something in the translation. It's must find each, bite each, must eat each. Each lizard I must taste. I will give everything to taste of each lizard. And then it just repeats over and over again. Nothing else matters. I must taste each lizard. I will do anything, serve anyone to taste each lizard. My goal is to eat each.
Don't think that's helpful.
You get the impression that he's on a quest, that this is somehow a ceremony or a rite of passage, and he seemed to have selected lizards as his rite of passage.
Who's
What's our
the...
position relative to it?
You are north by about 100 yards.
And the structure it's on?
A tall tower, maybe 20 feet high.
Like a building that could be entered?
Correct.
Want to send your brain around to see if it's got friends?
Yes, please.
All right, moment. You good?
I can't see anything.
You should be able to. What's going on here?
There we go.
There you go. And you can see him up on the top of the tower. And you can see what looks like skeleton skulls all the way around the rim of the tower. None are human. All seem to have the pointed reptilian nature of the lizard creatures you've seen so far.
Getting a little bearings. Going on a little trippy trip around this place.
You see a series of ladders to your north that lead up to the top. He seems to pay no mind to you as you're quiet, and he's looking into the brightness of the sun. He continues his poem about collecting and eating every lizard he can find for his rite of passage. You have made sight of no other creatures.
Levy turns to the group and whispers, "Let's kill it."
I concur. I suppose the meat would be good.
She cringes at that.
Ugh. Don't knock it till you've tried it, to Levy.
Are we heading south?
We're heading south.
Yep.
You approach the base of the tower. You know that the ladders are clockwise around to the southeast, and he still has paid you no mind as you come close.
Alright, to Levy, do you want to take a couple others, go up on the ladder while I fly up on the north side, and we can, like, attack at the same time?
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to take my brain's going to follow you, so I know exactly when you're almost up there, so we can attack simultaneously.
He seems to be taking no notice or action of you. He just continues to look at the sun, crooning and singing.
Like, can my character see him from here?
Not really. You now know he's up there, but it's quite faint. Hey, Toby.
Hello.
So they are approaching a slad up a tower. He is singing a poem to himself about wanting to bite and eat every type of lizard, and will serve those he can to get such an honor. And I think they're circling around to try and get positioned to be able to do something about that.
Widget and I will position ourselves here. Festival's going to start climbing the ladder. Put Jasper here too.
I'm simultaneously making my brain follow.
Please tell me when Estival begins to touch the second ladder.
He starts climbing the ladder.
How tall is the building here?
15 feet.
Okay.
I seem to have lost Toby. Oh.
It's right up north by me.
Am I not here?
Just couldn't find your token. I just wanted to move it over because you probably stayed with the main
With the
group,
group.
and I didn't want to disadvantage you.
No worries, thanks.
Okay, please roll for initiative. Okay, beginning combat. Upon a slight shudder to the ladder, the slad seems to react because you can hear his claws feet come across, and he, quick as a flash, runs up to the edge, looks down, sees all of you, locks eyes with Talivi. Talivi, you receive a message in your mind of telepathy, and he says, "You bipeds, you are not probably welcome here by the Reds. If you will lead me to them, I will eat and bite all lizards. I will not eat and bite you. You are not of my destiny."
I take that as friendly.
Yeah.
And then he does nothing else. Alex, you're up. But you probably don't know that from Talivi, because he only sent it to one of you.
Oh.
I'm then
But he
gonna.
didn't like. What? He didn't like run over and attack, right? He just ran over and looked at us.
Just ran over and looked.
Huh. Well, I don't want to attack, but I feel like I kind of need to since I'm not supposed to know that information.
Pretty much, yeah. Go ahead with your current plan. You could do something defensive or something helpful with the group, or just attack and hope for the best.
Uh, would it be out of
Are
the
you?
realm for me to
I
do
mean,
a?
we came here to attack it. We've seen other slads.
Would I be allowed to hold action right now, or would I not? Since
Of course, you could hold action if you so choose. It's your turn. You can do anything you desire.
I'm going 20 feet up, and I'm going to hold action to use Firebolt if the thing starts being hostile to anyone in the group.
Fair enough. All right. Brain,
No action.
grip hook, you're up. The creature hasn't done anything hostile. He's just looked down at the ladder at Estival and Talivi approaching.
Mm-hmm. It looks like the game is still paused for me.
As
That's
I
because it
did,
is
and
paused.
I'm so sorry. Screw up on my part.
Anyways, I am going to go move next to the main group and use my protector cannon. Did we come here off of a long rest?
Yes.
We're all long
There was
rested, so make sure
one
you
minor
take one
battle
if you
before
need it.
this, but
Yep. Okay, yeah, I would have had my protector cannon out then. And I will do the temp HP in the group here.
Okay, excellent. Is 9 for
Each creature within 10 feet of the turret.
10 feet. Okay, so sorry, Alex, not you.
wait, what's going on? I heard my name.
10. He gave some temporary hit points, but you had to be within 10 feet.
Ah,
Anything
okay.
else, grip hook, bonus, or movement? Or you're
No. Pass.
All right, Widget, you're up.
I'll do the emboldening bond thing on Jasper, Estival, and Griphook.
Awesome. Tell me when it applies. Any bonus or movement?
I don't remember.
All right, Estival or Talivi, you're up. Your moment to talk, if so desired.
I feel like she should have to make a roll on whether or not she just snaps or not.
That's fair. If you want to do that, let's call it D20 50-50, or you think it should be better. You're relatively intelligent. Let's say, 15. 15, DC 15. Well, you have to attack. I guess. Or it depends on which way we want to play that. I did say DC 15, so the rule would be, yeah.
I mean, it's a natural one.
Yeah, you have to attack.
So she yells back, well, it's my mission to eat and fight all slads.
All right. Miss. It glowers at you and hisses.
Wait, was that a Talivi who rolled the natural one?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
That
rolled
is a
it.
hit?
You rolled it as a widget.
Oh,
Yeah, I had some stuff selected.
all right. That's a hit. Roll for some damage. Takes a glancing hit to the shoulder. Narrows its eyes.
Now, Alex had a hold action.
Yeah,
That's
but
your
it
choice,
was
Alex. What you doing?
the hold action was for if the slad becomes hostile to the group. Did it attack?
Oh, not yet.
Then my hold action still stands.
Okay. Jasper.
Actually, you know what? I still have a bonus action.
Okay.
Because she's so enraged, 2 sorcery points disappear. Quicken cast Eldritch Blast again.
All right. Miss.
She misses, damn it.
Oh, you get 2 shots out of that? Oh, that's right. 2 is 1. Right. Miss
Right.
again.
All right, that's it.
Jasper, you're up. He's not sure what's going on.
Well, he saw her attack, so
Works for me. Miss.
wait. He had guiding bolt, or he had emboldening bond, which is plus.
Plus 4. 1d4.
Okay.
Still miss.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. Estival, you're up. It's 15 feet up the ladder.
Okay, that's where he was headed.
Wait, 15 feet
20
up
onto
that
the
ladder
ledge.
or up both ladders?
The text says that the last ladder is 15 feet, so maybe the ground slopes away. I don't know. Maybe the other ladder's only 5 feet. Let's just say the ground's uneven.
Okay.
Hit on a 25. Take some slashing damage from that one. Didn't seem to like that. The second one misses.
Now, is he within 30 feet of the rest of us?
No, not the ones on the ground.
Well, a 1d4 isn't gonna close the difference, so it doesn't matter. So I guess that's it for his turn.
All right. Slad begins to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
All right, so wait a minute, I have to do this again. Okay, give me your intelligence save.
You mean to roll like an Arcana?
Yeah, you have to beat 18. 18 or better. And you get your D4 from Emboldening Bond, right? Oh, damn. All right, well, fine. Okay, nothing happens. Alex's turn.
All right. He went ahead and attacked.
He has not attacked yet. No, he cast one spell that
that
fizzled
right?
out. You don't know what it was.
Or did his attack fail?
He cast a spell. Give me an Arcana roll to
Hello?
decide whether you understood what that spell was or not.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep,
Yep.
we hear
Yeah.
you.
Oh no, please tell me he did do the audio thing again.
I hear you.
Can you not hear us?
Okay, I'm assuming he attacked, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot out Firebolt. What spell for the Arcana roll? What do I need to ID for the? Ah, okay. Um. All right. I'm still just gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt on it. We're already attacking it, so
Might as well finish what you start.
misses. All right. Oh, I still have my meteors casted from the other one. So as a bonus action, I'm going to target it and cast throw 2 meteors. Yep, that's a pass. All right. So that gets half damage. All right, and that ends my turn. No movement on my brain.
Chris Puck, you're up.
All right. I am going to cast. I'm in the wrong tab. Classic Scorching Ray. Got it. All 3 bolts to the same guy. Oh, can I use Flash? No, I don't think Flash of Genius applies.
Also natural 1.
Yeah.
Bonus?
Does you roll for each one?
Yeah, you roll for each one. So
right.
roll 2 more. Wow. 1 more. Miss.
Rigged. All right. Pass.
All right. Fail. Versatile. Anything else?
Nope.
Levy, you're up. You're still attacking. Unless unless you've seen the light of deciding something else, but unlikely.
No.
Pass.
Silvery barbs.
Fail. All right.
That's it.
Jasper.
That was a hard attack. He's going to grit his teeth, and he's going to toll the dead.
Okay.
Alright, I joined on my phone.
Alright. Thank you, Matthew. I'm sorry that this is being fussy for you.
Yeah, what's going on with my system?
I don't know. Anything else?
Where did that other... I mean, I rolled the 2d12, and then something else got thrown out.
Yeah, I did see that go off twice, and that's a good point.
Yeah, 15 is not possible.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
don't
guess
know.
it is, because it's d12s, but...
That's weird, but yeah. Anything else?